I bought all this water last week, only for there to not be a thirst trap this week?
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
For a second, I thought we were going to have an alternate take on a previous episode, as Haruka begins badgering Black Kaito about his transformation previously. Though redirecting the way that he does, the cafe's got a brand new employee. Introducing Kira Kilala, who is 17 going on 30. She's an idol in her grandpa's dreams. And boy, is she a bitch. She plays up how she's unable to fit into Haruka's uniform due to her itty bitties. Meanwhile, Taro's honesty continues to do him no favors, as back in the delivery company, Taro's co-workers sees a few melon crackers and decides to just take them all for his visiting mom. However, it turns out that they were the boss's crackers this whole time, but Taro, being the snitch that he is, gets the wrath of his homies who don't play that game. As now, old buddy's stuck cleaning and won't be able to go see his mom. Speaking of moms, Haruka's makes her debut this week. Haruka is trying to get Taro to replace her at work, as Idolmaster over here is messing with her vibe. In return, she's made him her specialty dish. What's Taro think about this?
25点だ。
食わんでよし!
Bet that thing needed probably a bit more butter and some sour cream. Taro goes to his first day at work, with it essentially just now being an idol simp fest. Noticing that Kira is not in uniform, she restates that the bus size just ain't for her. But someone's been stuffing. It's here that Kira becomes the HITOTSU. Oh wait, she doesn't? But this sets up the monster flag. Oh, so it's this idol simp. Okay. Tsubasa invited everyone to go eat at the cafe. However, the police are right behind him in this case as well. They ask to his whereabouts, and Taro just can't help himself. With his companions upset with him, Taro's honesty messes with everyone too much. Haruka can't even make her own signature dish anymore.
それはよかった。
Time to learn how to lie. And he's dead. Unless it's on the ground, Taro just can't not lie, and gives Kira a proper review score. And thus, giving birth to the second HITOTSU is... Oh. Still nothing? What's up with these false flags? Meanwhile... Oh. It's just Senoi. You know. Shorts over pants guy. False alarm. He's tracked down the Juto, but the damage dealt seems to have gone unfazed. Conveniently, Taro runs right into Senoi and they have a nice conversation. Now kiss. Black Kaito proves how much of a dick he too can be. As previously, Kira claimed that she was the younger... I can't say that one with a straight face. Who would honestly buy that? Okay, so she claimed to be the younger sister of another well-known idol. However, she also apparently used to work at the cafe, and she's just brought in to call out Kira's lies, thus giving birth. Oh, still nothing. We then get a boy cries wolf situation, but I guess in this state it would be the idol that cries wolf, as Kira's lies keep getting called out to the point that when she finally does get snatched up by the background character HITOTSU for this week, no one believed her, except Taro. We then get our almost full team transformation. They are joined by Inu Brother and quickly go into Robo-Taro form. One stock footage finish later, and we get the trigger that was necessary for their combination. Everyone's body gets completely mangled, with Haruka and Tsubasa form the feet and legs, Shinichi and Tsuyoshi becoming the arms and torso, and Taro's the head. No cockpit, everyone's just there. This is great. This is hilarious. Love it. Don Onitaijin wrecks face in both human size and then later on in big form. This is super robot greatness as he showcases his skill set and abilities, cutting through the HITOTSU like a warm knife through butter. Or railing on a train of peaches. So look, watching this episode, I was going to be a little bit more subjective, as I've been dick writing DonBrothers hard for like the last few weeks. So I was like, this is probably gonna be an A. But look, after the battle, Taro goes back to his co-workers he snitched on. Knowing that he was gonna miss his mom's visit, he uses his powers to allow him to make it in time. and with melon crackers to boot. That shit was just wholesome as fuck, so forgive me because I'm about to go out of order and give this the Shinken S. Oh yeah, and Kira finally becomes an idol. I smell Black Kaito fuckery here. This week saw the debut of the Don Onitaijin, the combination mech of the season proper and not reused assets. This thing just absolutely fucks. It's a great design, and I was surprised that we didn't get the CG-licious mech fighting that we got in the first set of episodes, and we've gone back to proper suitmation on the larger side. The design itself reminds me of the super robot designs of the early 2000s. You know, when they decided to take all of the super robots from the 1970s and make them hardcore edge for the modern audience. So yeah, I completely fuck with this design, and its abs. Because why the fuck not? This episode gives us some more great insight into Taro. We were already aware of his brutal honesty from his childhood driving people away, and we see that he still is unable to shut it off. Where lying, or the process of him lying, seemingly being deadly. But he tries to make up for it by still making others reach their goal. So maybe the point system in place is just the easy way out for our cast and crew. But Taro will eventually make everything right for our characters by the end. Looking forward to it. What's off is that Taro seems to notice something off about the Detective Juto earlier in the episode, but nothing when it comes to our Noto folks. Speaking of which, the dynamic between Taro and Tsunoi is also very interesting, as there really is a level of complementary understanding between them. That will go away next episode. I've realized the reason why I'm enjoying this show so much is because it's reminding me of a more refined and comedic stance on Kamen Rider Faiz. Of course, the same writer as Faiz, and it's also my favorite Kamen Rider season. There's a lot in the dynamic between Taro and Tsunoi that reminds me of Takumi and Kiba. There's a lot of other similarities as well that I could go into, but that can turn into a whole video on its own, so I'll just leave it at that. So, what did you all think on this episode? Don Onitaijin's debut, the bromance of Taro and Tsunoi, the lack of Tsunoni, and our continual Juto build-up. Anyway, that's it for me. I will catch you all on the next one, and until then, bye.